So again, we're going to go in and look at the programming directories available with the Series 5 keypad. We'll start off pressing the F2 or menu key. Again, we're reading the menu above the F2 key, and we're going to go into what's called the monitors. Open that up with the arrow key that points to the right as indicated here. And so now we have full grouping of different ways, things to look at. We're going to kind of parallel the older series 2, 3, and 4 drives here. So I'm going to do what's called the standard monitor. I'm going to open that up. And now we have the operation status monitors. If I open this up, this is where we start with the U101, U102, and so on and so forth here. Pretty much standard stuff. To read more of them, scroll down with the down arrow key, and you can see that the increase in value from U101 to U102, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and so on. If I want to go back up, hit the up arrow key. Relatively simple. So again, we got U101, that's a frequency reference. Going to go to first speed, and basically that should then under U102 be 20, which it is. And these are the standard displays in the everyone's familiar with the impulse drive products. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to back out one layer, and I'm going to go to what's called the fault traits group. Open that up with the arrow that either points to the right. So, current fault, that registers empty because it's been reset. The most recent fault that occurred, just like in all the other impulse drives, is U202, and this is an OFB1 fault. And this, again, gives you everything that was going on in the drive when this particular fault occurred. And you can see there was no output frequency and so on, and there was no run command issued. It's the same as all the other impulse drives. It's a little easier to navigate now. And again, you're noticing I'm wearing a glove when doing this. I probably would say this may be compatible with an arc flash glove. I will attempt to duplicate that at another time. I'll put my arc flash gloves on and see if we're able to manipulate these keys. But they're very easy. You can feel them. You know when you've pressed them, that type of thing. All right, we're going to back out. I'm going to go to the fault history. I'm going to open it up, and these are all the faults that have occurred in the drive. The most recent faults, first in, first out. The drive stores the 10 most recent faults. Okay. And there we are. And then it gives you the timestamp as well, just like the other impulse drives. I'm going to back out. Okay. There is the maintenance schedule is brought out here. That's the U04. Some people use this to determine when it's time to do everything to service the drives for an inspection of the electricals on the crate, as well as maintenance such as grease bearings, check couplings, and brake linings, and so on. All right, so that's those. Back out. And then I'm going to go to U40. Oops. Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm in the U06. I apologize. I'm getting ahead of myself here. Control status monitors. And we open this one up. And basically, this gives you anything related to the drive operation. Right now, this is a brand new drive. There's nothing really been done to it as far as length of operation or anything. So we're going to leave that one alone. We're going to back out one more layer. We're going to take a quick look at what's called the custom monitor. Now, this is where you have the ability to, later on in the programming, when we get to it, have the ability to define what you want to look at on the display, opposed to the standard factory default display monitors, which can be very useful for troubleshooting. Yeah. We have all kinds of interesting things here. Let's open up the bar graph. You can kind of watch things operate here. I have a nice feature. And this relates to the displays. For instance, this is the frequency reference, output frequency, current, and so on. So it displays these things in a different way than what you might be used to. I'm going to back out, go to the analog gauge. Here's a whole other way of looking at things. This would be the frequency reference. Now, these are all changeable. Back out. And trending plots. So, those of you that are familiar with Impulse Link 5, you have the ability to actually go in and watch things happen in a trending format. Very useful tool. Going to skate back out, back.